No, I mean, you made it safe, right?
Don't do
that. It was
that.
a situation where you didn't know who was going to get here, and then you got here, right?
Mazel tov. Happy holiday.
Yeah, for real.
First day of the NFL season is upon us. We talking all football today. I don't care nothing about no goddamn wrestling.
Okay, so Trey Lance. Oh, God.
Yeah, see, not that kind of football.
Yeah, because going 11-6 and losing the first round or whatever you guys did. What?
I don't know what y'all talking about.
It's football season. It's a star on your cup. What you think that star mean? That star mean the Cowboys.
I like the Cowboys.
That's the energy I like to hear. You know what I'm saying? It's the most expensive. You know what I mean? It's the most. They worth the most in football. Matter of fact, they worth the most in all sports.
That's right.
All of them.
All of them.
Watch your goddamn mouth, Drip.
Tell me when I'm telling lies.
Tell me when I'm telling
lies. And then here goes your goddamn cousin with his hat.
Fresh.
Smells of mid.
Smells of mid is funny. I'm sorry. What's up, y'all? Yo, good? Is we really talking football? Is niggas really talking football?
I mean, the chat. I would just say the chat look excited. You know what I mean?
Football start tonight.
Readers.
Currently now. Yeah, I watched the Bills go down and score real quick.
Uncle Nate.
I'm sorry. We getting right. We getting right. Shouts out to anybody in the chat right now. Appreciate y'all. Shouts out to anybody subscribed. I don't know how y'all do, but when I subscribe to a channel, I know that I want to get that content, and I appreciate y'all for wanting to get our content, because y'all know every week 8:35 Eastern Standard Time on YouTube.com/Black Rasslin. We're gonna be here. We may talk about football. We may talk about pro wrestling. Wait, what did Ken Lewis say? What they say?
I'm gonna get. Give me a second.
What they said?
Let me ask you a question, and this is a question I'm gonna ask for everybody here. What's something a grown man can say to you that makes you distrust them?
I'm sorry.
I like the Dallas Cowboys.
Just like a statement.
Yeah, like when somebody say you look at it, they say something, you like.
And I'm like, you know what? I can't believe anything else that comes out of your mouth, but not obvious stuff like Donald Trump or whatever your political.
I was about to say, like, you know what? Because there's someone I know.
I'm gonna be honest.
Though.
Actually, if a guy says, "Hey, I support Trump," I'm gonna believe everything that nigga say is the truth. He ain't got no reason to lie after that bar.
Right.
The truth in the world or the truth to him? Because some of them QAnons and they you don't know what they believe at a certain point.
They believe it. They not gonna lie to you.
First of all,
pizza. If you go to the pizza place in DC to the basement, Hillary and then.
That's what I'm saying. Like at a certain point, their fuckery is predicated on a lie.
Steven.
But
I think one of the first things you asked Big Mike, or I made Big Mike tell y'all, is like his OJ theory, if he did it or not.
Yes.
And is that a test to see if you can trust someone? Because he believes he didn't do it. Remember?
No.
That's not a trust exercise for me. I genuinely just no. Like if someone has a strong opinion about that topic, I'm down. But I also watch, the 5 and 6 hour docuseries about
Rattler Steve.
I don't know. Maybe I'm tripping. Man,
I don't know. I
like that one.
For that.
I like that one.
I don't know.
What's good?
It's one of them for me.
Rev.
Maybe.
All right,
Rev. If you have a ride called the Titty Go Round, it should probably have real titties on it.
What Gunn say? Gunn say he took the top off the Corvette. Jesus wept. I almost shed a tear earlier today. I'm not gonna lie to you. But I'll be watching them numbers like crazy. When that number said a comma, I said, ho, ho, ho. And it ain't nothing for Barry Horowitz. You know what I'm saying?
It's got a 1 and a letter after it now. Like,
it's day one.
Mm-hmm. That's it. That's one subscriber. That's the first. That's the first.
I don't know who that person is, but it's definitely day one.
Yeah. Hey, so I guess we gotta put this watch along together. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
All I think it's for the $10 subs. We're gonna do a Raina watch along.
Do you think
starring Matt Damon as Johnny Boy? He's an angry thug.
Should I find the trailer? Can I find the trailer? Can we play the trailer in the cold open?
Hey, let's play the trailer, goddamn.
All right, just give me a little bit. Talk amongst yourselves.
Absolutely, man. He's an angry. I might have it on this computer. Funny enough.
I think I'm understanding this YouTube stuff more. I gotta download this file because this ain't gonna work any other way.
Yeah.
Nobody in the chat has seen Raina.
Probably not.
I was gonna watch
Raina's also.
We should watch it together.
Like the Raina release is also a long time. It's like
that was COVID year one.
Yeah, that was
if they were
day one
listening back
after he sings on the show, Rev.
Around the time around the time that the Gaza Strip started popping.
Oh
yeah, because that's how I heard about it, but I was like, I didn't watch it yet, and then at some point we were gonna watch it together, and then we just never did it.
All right, we should be good. I want to tell y'all right now, there were a lot of things that were stop. There were a lot of things that were planned for this week.
I just see.
Yeah. There were a lot of things that planned for this week that kind of just changed because Sunday night, the whole world of pro wrestling changed. So pardon me for being a little discombobulated, but we also hit number one. We hit number one this week. So
we the ones. Y'all the ones. Matter of fact, y'all the ones.
For facts. So because y'all the ones, and because we have not organized this yet, but at some point we're gonna figure this out. Actually, let me make sure we do this right. I want to, for people who have not seen Raina, the trailer, or anything about it, and don't understand why this Raina watch along is going to be crucial.
Yeah, you just gotta watch it. They gotta watch the trailer.
We in the cold. Right, let's play the trailer.
It's showtime. Let's go.
Y'all can hear this.
So we're gonna play this one smooth. Not going in there to rock any boats or make any waves, Neek.
Yeah, Neek.
It's gonna be straight, Raina. Definitely should crack for more than 150K. He got that shit, man.
150,000? Why you being so nice to me? Hey.
Now, first off, again.
Hey, let me tell you how long it's been.
Wow!
And there's
that sounded herpes.
There's so much of this, and there's so much of this. Oh my God, there's something.
And I'm sure a man like you understands that a deal, even a good one, doesn't make itself happen.
Definitely a Tubi movie. Definitely a Tubi movie.
This shit hard though.
Yeah, it's hard.
Where is it at? Everybody wants to bet. Did you see that nigga? Wait. Did you see that
nigga? Who is that?
Wait, hold on. I'm sorry. I had to rewind it. I'm sorry because. Did you see him?
Bro, yeah, look.
All right.
Fuck! Yo, the nigga was in his GQ.
No, that's that.
There you go, Johnny boy. Big math.
Somebody getting aired out.
Fact.
I'm thinking
Yo,
right
fact.
there.
I heard that night of shooting sucked.
Somebody.
They look like babies.
Yeah, y'all not ready. Y'all not ready
Yo,
for this.
we were just talking about the fake pictures of people, like when they make the fake covers.
Right.
You know what I mean? The last
magazine
last
covers,
frame
yeah.
of that, you can see the fake Yohimbe, Mr. Yohimbe covers. It was spread out all across the office.
It was good. Nah, again, I've seen
It's a lot of stories that go into that movie. So
Oh
if
my
you
gosh.
watch along.
Wait, so we do so we could do a watch along. We could do because we already recorded a session. That's crazy. 2 years later, Amazon Prime, Reyna, REYNA, 2020 release. Yeah,
Nigga, it was 99 cents.
yeah, nah, for real. You
At
It
the
was
time.
at one point it was included with Prime.
yeah.
Wow.
Maybe like a year ago.
I will, because niggas say to be movie, but I will say,
You're like, they can't erase what we were.
the funny thing is, if you don't want to know the photo I got you saved in is your contact in my phone. This is what my people do. Rain of St. Patrick, low key. It had that vibe, low key.
Yeah,
Now,
that's what Matt's looking like. He's like,
She grew up.
I mean, again, it's day one. We'll coordinate at some point. There's a lot going on this month.
Very soon, actually. Very soon. We got to figure out how to do it. So I figure out how to.
You know what else we got? You know what? The elephant in the room, right? Because again, this weekend there was a lot going on this week. It was 3 pro wrestling shows this weekend.
Mm-hmm.
Mans was he said his, what did he say? He said he shares a bank account with his mama.
yeah.
Nigga said when he bought Betsy up, yo, I was like, oh, that's.
Marsha.
Yeah, we had to subpoena old Marsha.
Marsha.
Hey, yo,
My dad.
hey, yo,
There was a lot
him.
going on this weekend.
We getting him out of the chat right now.
But you know what we didn't do?
Gosh.
What we didn't do, you see this thing? You see where I'm pointing right now? We've not figured out. There was a whole 5-way tie at the end of
five time.
Mimi, you lucky. Cause you got out the gate on a wrong. You was on a wrong foot.
But I always come back.
You came back for a tie though. You didn't come back to
I came back though.
She lucked out.
She about to lose.
If that Riddle and Rollins match went another way, it could. But
I was scared.
Exactly. I was hoping
to be a loser.
I would say
8 straight months.
Because at a certain point in the pay-per-view, I'm like, all right, if I'm in the lead, I'm like, shit, how many matches we got left? Let me make sure what I did. And I was like, it's gonna be a coin flip either way. That's what I was thinking, because it was either gonna be me and Fan, because me and Fan, we were rolling together the entire time. But because we lost and everybody had Roman, it put everybody just, all right, if Roman wins, then we just all tied. Now, I guess the question is, because we never figured out, is there an easy way to get out of this?
Yeah.
How?
Two coin flips.
I was about to say, Matt and I coin flip.
And then y'all 2 coin flip.
And then the winners face each other, then Mimi. Yeah.
No, it would be 2 coin flips. And then the winner will coin flip. And then the winner will coin flip Mimi.
How do you determine who coin flip against who?
We can Rochambeau that
Matt
shit.
and I were down and we tied.
Oh, so it's the
And then
losers.
you 2 were already tied. Yeah.
So
we're in the loser bracket.
It's the losers coin flip, then the winners coin flip.
Nah, the buzzer beater bracket, because we came in like.
I don't trust Rochambeau over the StreamYard though, because I don't know if everybody's Wi-Fi is up to par. I do not trust it over the StreamYard. I'm sorry. Damn, they really on me.
I think that's the best way. Math and I in theory a couple of days ago. Yeah.
So are we all in agreement? Drip and Math do a coin flip. Me and Fam do a coin flip. The winners of those do a coin flip, and then they face Mimi.
Yeah.
All right.
Yeah. Mimi.
This is exactly how the AEW title tournament's going.
Current champion Mimi, are you down to flip coin? I think it's flip a coin. If you just Google flip a coin, I think that's the site we normally use.
Yeah, we need some trustworthy shit.
Need to put
this nigga got a whole phone that folds. I don't trust that shit. This nigga got a card table. He play pinochle on the bitch.
This one?
That look like it's
like before, yeah.
I mean, yeah.
Okay.
So, all right. So this is going to be Drip and Matt.
No, we're gonna Rochambeau for who goes first.
No, go ahead, Matt, you go first.
You're gonna Rochambeau for what? For who picks?
For
man, y'all, it's too many picking. It's too many picking.
Piece of it. Piece of my Drip. No. All right. Math is that's crazy.
That is true. He hasn't lost the coin toss.
He is. No, he's a fucking paper champion. I told y'all that a while ago. He's a fucking paper champion. He ain't never beat nobody for real.
I'm about to beat y'all.
Yeah, all right, let's see. All right. I don't know. Drip.
No, he can go first.
Oh, okay. Math, heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
Tails never fails.
Go ahead, hit it, Mimi.
Ready?
Go ahead, hit it.
Yeah.
Go ahead, hit it. Get him out of here.
All right, so now. All right, so now it's
get him out of here,
Fam.
Get him out of here,
Fam. Heads or tails? Heads or tails?
Heads.
Fam said heads.
As for everybody outside of the 410, my cousin said heads.
Yeah, heads.
Thank you. Wow. All right.
Get him out of here.
Hey, why was that one slow as fuck?
It doesn't matter.
This is rigged. This is a Baltimore flip a coin. Like,
hey man, y'all hear something?
No bullshit. I don't hear nothing.
What's it?
Who's flipping, cuz?
Go ahead, call it, cuz.
Heads. For those outside of the 410, I call heads.
Get him out of here!
Get him out of here.
Yeah, bitch.
And now,
so you call in
it's down to 2.
Wait, Mimi shouldn't flip, right? I don't.
No.
That's not fair. That's not fair. I'll flip. Hold up.
Yeah, former champ should flip. Yeah.
Yeah, four times. Say it right.
I said former champ.
I'm fucking Bret Hart or Ric Flair coming out here to present the title. All right. Wait, which one? You can flip a coin?
Yes.
.com?
What told us?
When I went, it didn't look like what you did.
I think they change the colors all the time.
Nah, it was an actual coin. That's what I'm saying. Yeah, see, this is some bullshit. All right, here we go. All right, who's calling?
Champ.
Mimi, heads or tails?
Tails never fails.
Here we go. Damn! Mimi retains. All right, okay. That's
It's like good fella.
That's the first time I was upset of seeing tails on the internet.
On that note,
I know I always won with tails, Dempsey. I never not used tails until today.
Tails never fails. Apparently, let's get to the goddamn show.
Light me a nut.
Because we're gonna get to the damn show. I'm sorry.
Greetings, wrestling fans, and welcome to another action-packed card of All-Star Wrestling.
I was on the ring on AEW. Brought him to the ring. I
said, hey, yo.
Right ring on my ring.
Is that
right ring on my
Gun,
ring.
nigga?
Eastside Gunn. Eastside Gunn is funny. Eastside Gunn. Welcome back to the Black Rasslin Podcast. Clearly, God is still working on us. As always, it's your boy Cal, your former 4-time Black Rasslin Podcast predictions champion. I ain't got nothing else. I'm representing what the fuck I'm representing. You already see it on me. As you can see, piece of the chat. As you can see, the squad is on the line. Predictions champion Mimi, please say what's good to the people.
One's in the chat. One's in the chat. One's in the chat.
Hope the chat stops.
Let me see them ones. Let me see them ones. Let me see the ones.
Hey man, you got to get along with this goddamn intro now. They're gonna eventually get to them ones.
No respect like CK. No respect.
None.
Y'all know who it is. Y'all know who it is. That's right. That's right.
Shout out to Mimi.
Y'all really let her bully y'all up, huh? I really let y'all.
She bullied these niggas in the throwing ones up.
Another paper fucking champion.
They mad.
Another fucking paper champion. I got next. Don't worry. I got next. Don't worry. Fam.
IlFam79 on your social media choice. AKA him the Tool Man Taylor.
I like that.
I don't think so, Cal.
Cal.
What's poppin'? I'm not mad.
He big mad peeps.
I'm not mad.
Cal.
What's poppin'? I swear I'm not mad.
It's the 5 faces of wrestling. We here to change up the score. And this time around, we don't need new nigga support. Cal.
You know. What's poppin'?
They respect it when the bosses put the work in they self. Cal.
You ain't wrong. You ain't wrong there. You're not wrong there.
Nigga, I'm cut from a different cloth. It ain't hard to tell. Real niggas feel apart like we parted all in Braille at Math Damon.
Niggas be potting all day, and that's not cap. It's not cap.
Damon.
It'd be like 3-4 pods happen at the same damn app.
Damon.
I'm sorry. Drip.
First, let's put a toast, a cheers.
What the fuck is that? Sprite?
Yeah,
Moscato, come on.
Oh, say less. I just poured up a little.
Moscato?
I had to buy a little pint. This nigga he throwing up the Gatorade.
Hold on, I wasn't even gonna be on.
You here, nigga, you here. You throwing up Gatorade. Salutes to the chat. Salutes to everybody who make day one possible for real.
Let me quote a favorite rapper of mine, Billy Shakespeare.
Who?
Be not afraid of greatness. Some are born great. Others achieve greatness. And some have greatness thrust upon them.
Who the fuck
Thrust
said
nothing
that?
on me?
What bars were those?
Billy Shakes. Billy Shakes, if you watched the new episode. Never mind.
I don't.
1K. We did it, y'all. We fucking did it. Can't believe we made it.
Oh, wait, hold up.
You're not on your shit, Cal. Come on.
I'm ready to take the shot.
Once we get here,
he dropping 20 damn references.
I can't believe I made it.
We got it. We
made it. Math made it. Mimi made it. Fam made it.
Y'all made it. That was all y'all. Y'all been doing this for 5 years.
We ain't do shit but just plug up
and folks for 5 years, putting people on for 5 years. Okay, I wouldn't know half the people in wrestling if it wasn't for you guys too. So
I swear for God, we just said, look, we're gonna talk wrestling on Thursday nights, and then that's just what happened.
That's exactly what happened.
I swear for God, that's what happened.
And then
happened.
And then a motherfucker was like, yo, why don't we put this shit on YouTube? Like, why?
It just made sense. It just made sense.
Let's put it on YouTube. What happened? We ran the number through the roof, and then they said, nah, y'all need this number too. I'm like, damn.
Sitting on all the numbers except for the one.
We ran the number through the roof
Early.
Two.
Early. It was everything but the one number.
Niggas
That's
was
all it
like,
was.
Oh, this easy.
BRP did. And maybe that fuck.
Nigga said this easy.
That
now.
might be the name of the episode.
This ain't year 5 for YouTube. This ain't year 5 for YouTube.
But we are the greatest wrestling podcast, the greatest wrestling podcast, the greatest podcast.
I'm not moving.
Oh, he about to cry.
He about to cry. He about to fucking cry.
We did it, yo. We did it.
No, we did it, and we still do it. And
I wish we had that Terry Funk from the first ECW pay-per-view.
Forever.
We did it. They was coughing up blood.
Shit, wait. All right, wait. I'm gonna try and find it, but let me set.
No,
y'all up.
Don't.
Hey, you mentioned it. So again, I mentioned earlier, there was a lot that we probably thought we was going to talk about this week, and then CM Punk. I don't know what the situation was between the end of the match and when that Scrum camera went live, but something changed.
Diddly-umptious.
Do y'all think he got fired, or is he just suspended, or is he just hurt and they found a good way
That's
to?
the thing that's not fair. He got hurt 5 minutes into the match.
He was already hurt. He was never here.
Well, that too, yeah. But he hurt.
And nigga came back from injury. Somebody stepped on one of them tender tootsies.
Literally, the night he won the title and injured his foot. The next Dynamite, he said, "I gotta go, y'all." And they had Moxley came back and put the company on his back, like he been had. He wasn't like Mav. He wasn't even supposed to be there.
Nope.
Yeah, he wasn't
supposed to be there last night. Justin, they said Meltzer saying that I don't think there's a confirmation on what the injury is. If it's a tricep, it's a bicep, whatever the case may be. But I think Meltzer said the torn tricep is 8 months off the bat. So you can only imagine what it's going to. If it's not that and it's something else, you got to just figure out what the number's going to be. Whatever it is, it's 2023 if he's still with the company. Matt, I think you might be muted.
It's done, son. It's done. I don't think it's even if he's not fired, it's over anyway.
Why you think it's done?
I don't know if he could do anything other than come out and apologize. You know what I'm saying? He can't. I don't think he could get in the ring and perform anymore.
That's the other part.
That's clear.
Back-to-back.
Do you think he would come and apologize? Do you think that he would say, "Gosh, I look like an idiot. Let me just do this"?
Nah. He's old. You know what I mean? And I don't mean
it's older niggas in wrestling.
I was gonna say I don't think it.
That's not what
got a lot more miles.
That's not what I meant.
Mimi, ask that question again.
Do you think that he would say, "You know what? I fucked up. I shouldn't have did what I did. Let me come back. Let me try to fix this."
Ain't no fucking way, boy.
Yeah, I don't think the way he
y'all watch wrestling.
The way he came out the box.
Mm-hmm.
What they say, he had a word on his heart. He had a word on his spirit. He been holding on to that shit for so long. Again, I don't know what it was that said, "Look, tonight's the night." And I'm not going to talk about MJF or whatever the fuck's going on. Maybe it's because he knew his arm was fucked up. He was eating the muffin.
Yeah.
He said that. He reiterated those words before. He wanted to repeat them again because he knew he had a platform.
And he was going to be gone.
Yeah.
And he had a platform.
You think he didn't realize he was about to swing on niggas though?
But Punk always has a platform, though.
Yeah, whenever he speaks.
But this one was complete. Like he had everybody out there.
But nobody cared about that. But how many of these media scrums have any of us watched? With probably the exception. I watch all the AEW media scrums?
I don't watch all of them.
No, I don't watch.
I'm specifically asking.
Yeah, I've only watched a few. Yeah.
nobody. This isn't like he wasn't out there on like a state. It was late. First of all, the pay-per-view ended late, right?
Dumb late. Chicago time late.
Yeah, it was a million matches.
14, 15, something like that.
Yeah.
That's what I was getting to, Jones.
Go ahead.
Yeah, say what you guys said.
What I was gonna say when Mimi asked, I was saying like, yo, he's old. He's already stuck in how he is. Like he's not apologizing, bro. So I think that he's gonna go out on this sword
forever.
Yeah, that's it. I mean, that's Chicago. Does Chicago still love him?
Yeah,
100%.
I guess that's all that matters, right?
I mean, I guess if the end result is what, only being able to wrestle in Chicago,
that's not what I'm saying.
No, well,
I'm looking at the chat.
Oh, my fault.
I was looking at the chat, Justin, and I was looking at.
I thought it was Tyson versus Ali.
I'm with this sentiment.
After Fire Punk, salute to Whitney Mac, salute to something else. You already know. If you didn't know what the Compton Tar Babes were, something else pod. Tune into that after you watch.
Yo, when he said them lips came up, yo.
I'm sitting there watching that shit. I'm like, yo, I gotta throw the photos up. Well, because when you Google Compton Tar Babes, it's only so many photos come up. So when Fam said, "Oh, it said see high," I'm like, yo, people gotta see this shit because it's real.
Where have you been, Sir Wilkes?
Me, Sir Wilkes be around.
Wait, who's the loser?
I haven't seen him, so that's why I'm asking.
He's talking about Punk. He's talking about Punk.
Punk's the loser. I'll just confirm. Can you confirm in the chat, Wilkins? Punk's the loser you talking about?
Yeah.
Piece of lovely Lavelle. Something else. Wednesdays 11:11.
Hey, that wasn't. Hey, Wilkins, I ain't see you sipping coffee talking about seeing Punk.
Yeah,
back,
I haven't seen him. I didn't see that episode yet.
See, this is the thing.
I'm talking about the first episode when Punk came back. Wilkins was.
Oh, we'll get to that. Oh, you talking about last summer?
We love you, Wilkes.
Shout out to Wilkins, man.
Yeah, absolutely.
CM Punk.
There we go. Yeah, absolutely. Punk or Sting. Those are Wilkins' two favorite wrestlers. It definitely started weird. Now, did y'all peep that he got to where he got without any prodding?
What do you mean?
He got there
Elaborate.
with no question. There was nothing.
Right.
Yo, he saved the whole situation. Yeah, he showed up. It's like, yeah,
he started talking.
He looked specifically at one guy.
Yep.
And said, "You think you're a journalist? Is that what you?" And worked his way like you watch him.
Wait,
GPS directions.
But wait, go.
It's definitely premeditated. Yeah.
No.
He came in there with a purpose to put this scenario on blast.
But wait, I don't want to shoot CM Punk bail, but if you go back and watch the AEW feed of the Scrum, and I'm not talking about clips, I'm talking about the full feed. It's like 10, 11 minutes before it actually starts. Mm-hmm. It starts, no video, Punk responding to somebody. We don't know what the question was.
Was no question.
No.
Like no one asked him anything yet. He just started
what I'm saying is we don't know if somebody asked him something. When the audio started, we know Punk was talking. Somebody could have said, because his first thing was shitbag journalist Scott Colton. The question could have been.
No, there's footage before then. There's footage before then where he first comes in and he asked the room, like I said, he asked the room, do they fancy themselves a journalist? Blah blah blah. And then
that's the first audio on the video, though. That question is the first audio on the video.
And he get the cooking to the guy because he knew, I guess in his mind, he knew he saw him with Colt Cabana before. And so when he came in there, it was, yo, you know what I'm saying? Why would you not disclose?
This is what he said. He said, when you did improv, who did you do improv with?
That was the first. That was the first piece of audio.
Right. Then, well, that's what Fam is talking about, right? Is that what you're talking about, Fam?
That was the first. That was the first thing we heard.
Cal,
right.
What you're saying is, was there something before that?
I'm saying I don't know.
So it starts out with, like Cal says, it's 11 minutes, and then it's you fancy yourself a journalist, and the guys start like maybe says something. He's like, "Who'd you do improv with?"
I don't know what was said. Is it
but
and then Meltzer hours and then like no one asked him anything. He just went on.
But if there was something said before it, we would have seen it already. That's normally how you remember when the baby was in there fighting.
No, I feel you, but again, I also
slipping all over the bowling alley.
I rewatched.
You remember that?
I just saw that. Like
I rewatched. It wasn't that long ago. It was a month or two ago. He was fighting.
You remember
fighting Danny Lay's brother,
and he got the camera.
The nigga got walked regardless, though, because the security was there.
But they showed the other camera,
right? Yeah,
that was back and showed that the baby ain't do nothing but slip and slide all over the bowling alley.
No, like I said, it was the baby security that washed that nigga, and the baby was just talking. But what I'm saying is, it's hard to tell because when I was watching the scrum, there are two questions that are asked. I don't have the timestamp. I'm sorry, but they're distorted. But the distorted voice sounds like Dave Meltzer. I'm not saying people are messing with the scrum audio, but what I'm saying is I don't know. I wish I was there to know what had happened in the room because
you grassy knoll ass nigga.
Yeah, like he's dragging this out or something.
No.
I think he walked in and recognized him and then just went ham.
What I'm saying is there have been so many stories that have come down. The story that pro punk people are saying is that went down. That I'm hearing people saying that the elite beat down the door. They broke down the door to go talk to Punk. But if you talk to the people that are pro elite, they say, "Oh, they just approached him and Punk swung at him."
But all the accounts are saying that Punk swung first.
But
they might have broke down the door, but they broke down the door and got greeted with a.
That's what Punk's trying to. He's trying to stand on the fact that he swung because he felt threatened, which is different than people approached him and then he swung. You feel what I'm saying?
Like, right, so let's ask the question: is he stupid for swinging first?
Yes.
No.
Yes, absolutely.
No,
you tripped. He's stupid for swinging.
He should have never. He should have never went in there. How about
that? No. That's not. I'm not. Is he stupid for swinging first when they came in? Why is he stupid for swinging first?
Because you know why they there.
Right. You know what you said.
You know why they here.
I think. All right. I'll say this. Wait. No. On your point, I think because the other word I've heard a lot about CM Punk this week is he's a big hypocrite, and I think for somebody who knows why. Somebody who knows why they're there, if your story is going to try and be, I didn't do shit, I don't know why they came to the room, you wouldn't be swinging. You wouldn't be swinging first.
If they come into your room, do you?
No, I hear what you're saying. I hear what you're saying. But I'm saying if you're not somebody like you, if you're somebody that's saying I'm going to try and paint a picture of I didn't do shit, you can't swing first and then say why were they fighting me? Nigga, you swung first after you said the shit.
Is that what he said?
That's the narrative. The narrative is they came to the room. He thought they was going to attack him, so he swung first.
Yes.
Okay. Well, he should have expected to get attacked.
But if you're gonna then say I don't know why, I don't understand why would they have been why would they become with this pressure? You can't then swing first because you're bringing on that stuff. You don't justify your case of I don't know why they were fighting me if you are the first person to be the aggressor is what I'm saying.
I don't know why, but there's a difference. There's a difference between saying I don't know why they fighting me and you watch these niggas aggressively and
facts.
pissed off.
I agree.
Walk in And you're not gonna let him TO?
No, I agree.
But you showed up.
Fam, what I'm saying is the way you're operating is not the way CM Punk is operating, is what I'm saying. I don't mean to point at you, Drew. He's not operating by, you're operating by real nigga rules. CM Punk doesn't sound like a real nigga right now based off what he's saying and then the actions that happen.
Never sounded like one.
Never sounded like a real nigga.
I'm talking
manipulates. No, you're right.
I'm just talking about this argument right now. I'm strictly talking about the Scrum
you're
and
absolutely right. That's
now.
what manipulative narcissists do. They act. They throw. What is it? They show the hand and hide the stone. Whatever that word is, that is what he does. So for him to even try to say that, everybody's looking at him like he's crazy.
Manipulative narcissist sounds like the description for every single professional wrestler. That's the job description.
No, that's facts. But I
but
think
he's in real life the way.
But I think the thing is real life and pro wrestling are cool. They landed into a situation where it's HR. This is EVPs and workplace disputes and handling things a certain way in a time where in another couple of years they have to go for a TV contract. Like, there's a reason why Tony Khan's face was looking crazy when anytime CM Punk said something, and it wasn't because he disagreed. He's thinking like, shit, this ain't gonna be good for what's gonna happen when I got to get the fuck off of here. He knew what was gonna happen.
Did he?
He knew something was gonna happen. There's no way the way CM Punk was talking, he knew every one of them. Every time he talked about he shares a bank account with his mama, or Adam Page said this, or the young. I work with a fucking. Anytime he talked to on MJF,
or EVPs,
that's
I can't
right,
manage
Justin.
a fucking target. That's fighting words saying like, these guys think they know how to run a company. They think it's, but they don't.
He wanted to hurt them purposefully. He wanted to get in their asses on purpose.
Yes.
That is what manipulative assholes do, and that's what he is.
That don't mean he was expecting them to come to his door.
So
when they come to my door, I know what this about. You only coming if it ain't one person at the door. Like if it's one person at the door, we might be able to discuss something.
Right.
If it's two, all right, I got my man right here.
I feel you.
It's three of y'all.
I understand. No,
whoever
totally
Steel, whatever that nigga name is, Steel.
Math.
Shout out to Steel from Juice.
Math. The thing is this is the problem, because I'm with you here. Where you're at is where bet. I know what I said. Y'all rolling at me. It's on, especially if it's a bunch on. It's just me and Ace Steel. Where CM Punk is at is not where you're at. He's over here. He still got to maintain a what?
No, he doesn't.
He is though. It's all hypocrisy. It's all hypocrisy.
But that's fine. But people don't move linear. Like people are two things at once all the time.
You don't think. Wait. You don't think
two things at once all the time.
You don't think CM Punk, the guy who throughout the entire MJF program was only referencing shit from his Ring of Honor days, doesn't move linearly? I think his whole idea is I'm the best, and if you're not going to show me why I'm the best, I'm going to prove why I'm the best.
No.
That's his MO.
My point is people aren't one thing all the time. Like two things can be true. And
I agree.
Yes, he felt he was right in what he was saying, but I don't think he was beyond reproach. He figured he could say what he wanted. If they had something to say, come say it.
I agree with that.
I don't think so when they came in the room for him, it wasn't, I'm going to stand on my laurels, or, you know what I'm saying? He said, let's go. And then afterwards, when they interview, I'll say I was right. But I'm here to fight.
But the thing is you can't, again, you can't be on some, when you know what you said, because at the end of the day,
I don't think he was ever on some this though.
Are you sure?
He don't seem like this. He was like,
then why would he be so upset at whatever Adam Page said? Because whatever Adam Page said and whatever anybody else said, it don't feel like it's that different. Why would he be so dialed up at what Adam Page said?
Because that's an EVP.
He's not an EVP.
He ain't.
CM Punk was upset that MJF came out and stole his thunder, and he got mad, and everything just rolled up. In my opinion, everything just rolled up and made him mad. Why are you bringing up an Adam Page thing that happened way back? I didn't even know about that promo. I had to look it up.
Mimi, are you saying it was just the MJF thing, or you're saying it was the MJF was the straw that broke the camel's back?
I think the MJF thing kind of pricked him, and he got pissed that he left, and the pop was for MJF and not for him because he brought it up. He said he's always trying to make me work with pricks.
What was the line? I had to quote it. He was talking about MJF. He said, "The grass is greener where you water it. And Max likes to shit where he eats instead of watering the grass," which I thought was a wild line during this scrum where all he did was shit where he ate and then got into a whole fight that is basically got him shelved for a minute. It's the irony of that comment was funny.
Manipulation.
To talk about MJF, who then spent the first 10 minutes of Dynamite, the next Dynamite being a baby face and a heel to pops from the crowd the entire time.
That's a manipulator for you.
Well, they're all manipulators because they're pro wrestlers. That's
of
what
course.
There's no way in the
course.
world CM Punk is mad at the wrestling part of it, like the stuff that was already built into it. Like you, CM Punk's.
In my opinion, I think he was.
Well, you think he's mad at everything?
No,
yeah,
I think
he is mad at everything. He is mad at everything.
No, but wait. When fam, you say you're just talking in general, like in terms of the in-ring that he's had in AEW, you don't think he gives a shit about that at all, is what you're saying?
No, I think he got a chance to get some bars off. First, the what's his name stuff, the Colt Cabana stuff is interesting, but I figured the Colt Cabana stuff came out because he never ever got a chance to say it, and he always had that song on his heart. And he said, "You know what? No place better than the present."
I heard the song before.
So that's that. But he never really got off when he was saying, "I've never said this stuff."
After the settlement, I don't think either of them even spoke about it. So this was like the first time he really got to throw shots at Colt after all of that. Because he kept, the one thing he kept saying was how much money that he paid out for Colt or whatever. Again, you could be my enemy. He kicked that nigga's back in.
He was supposed to.
For what?
Swept the leg. I mean, Colt Cabana ain't got a chair to stand on to even talk to that man in the front right now. He shouldn't?
Nah.
You don't think so?
Nah, that's your ops.
Now.
No, he was his ops then.
For years.
CM Punk, so CM Punk thinks that Colt was his ops. I don't know what the basis of that is, but I know when CM Punk needed a place to talk about the shit that was going on up the road, there was only one place he was going to have that conversation.
And he had it there.
It wasn't nowhere else but the Art of Wrestling.
But they fell out after.
They fell out. But what I'm saying is, I don't know if everybody's going to be on that level where we were this cool and all of a sudden that nigga got a bank account with his mama. Not everybody goes to that level in public.
Hold on. I want to say this. When I see CM Punk sat on that stage in the WWF and shouted out all them independent motherfuckers, Colt Cabana's name came up.
Right.
When I went to double check if Colt Cabana was the same Colt Cabana that I thought it was, I said, "Oh, this is why this nigga ain't on TV. He's trash."
Here you go. Here go pure wrestling math over here. Here we go.
The simple fact that I checked.
That's Chris Brown.
Of course.
So I've given this my man. I'm doing what I'm supposed to do for my man. He gave him, you know what I mean? He gave him another leg to stand on and shit when he ain't have one.
Of course.
So what he does in return is let me vent. You know this gonna do numbers. Right
Yeah,
or
I was
wrong.
helping him just as much as CM Punk was finally getting the story out.
Right
Like
or
he said, I
wrong.
could have gone to a shoot interview and got paid, but I'm coming here because
You would have done that, Math.
I trust you. I trust the
talked
message
about
that this
you
will
would
get
have talked
out.
about his bank accounts on YouTube, Math.
If this
Are we
my man,
saying-
I'm not going to talk about you at all.
That's what I'm saying.
I know.
That's what when I
that's
said
me.
earlier, there's two different levels. That's all I'm saying.
That's me. I know when I see you, it might be different.
Of course.
But I
Of
know
course.
I'm not. My cousin know me. My cousin know, like, yo, when we got a beef, you don't exist no more.
Right. And you don't want to see me. You don't want to exist in my area.
So when he's, you know what I mean? It's like it's on. So this is the first time I get to say something because y'all said we don't know why he got moved to ROH.
We don't know why they even mentioned. We don't even know why Colt Cabana's name was mentioned in that room.
Hold on. But y'all are saying that I'm the reason why Colt Cabana got moved. And if I don't have anything to do with Colt Cabana, I'm airing this shit the fuck out. Because your man is sitting here talking about that I'm guilty of some shit that I didn't do.
And he saw
everybody getting it.
And he saw the ops in the room because Meltzer and Alvarez were there.
And I'm airing it out. So this is my chance.
I think that part. I believe that part was baked up already. I think that was him getting them Colt Cabana bars was his plan from
absolutely.
Yeah,
absolutely.
He started talking
because he
came in hot.
Even the bridge he made was wildly convoluted.
Right.
Y'all did improv. So you're a journalist. You're supposed to tell me that that's your man. But speaking of your man, nigga, he ain't nothing. His mother is trash. They got a little phony bank account together. It's $75 in it. I took $15 to put in there. They put out $8. It was crazy.
But can I say that's why I was wondering what the conversation was before what we got to hear, because
there isn't. That's the thing. He came in there premeditated, like, I'm gonna expose this because y'all keep talking about I'm the reason this man's in ROH.
Yeah, what I don't know.
All of them in the room say like he just started talking. Like, they didn't get to ask anything.
Wait, because one of the men in the room is the reason that all this shit happened. Because the man in the room that Punk is pissed off at said he didn't even say what Punk is pissed off about. What I'm saying is, I wish I could have been a fly in that room to at least heard if there was anything that had happened before what we got to hear. Because it sounds really weird for Punk to be like, yo, fuck Scott Colton when we whatever's going, like having that on your heart when you just won the AEW World Championship, when MJF just got revealed to be the dude, when that's supposed to be the track right now, is crazy, and there's no explanation for why.
It sounds weird and convoluted because it was premeditated and it doesn't make sense.
That's the thing. We hit 1K. Do you want to know what's on my heart, nigga?
Yeah.
Oh shit! I bet you we hit 500 tonight.
I always do. You don't want to talk. Is what the thing is. I ain't got nothing to say. I ain't got to say shit. I ain't even work. I ain't even here. I did my what he say?
I ain't never hide my hands. My hands was. I didn't
say you hid your hands. I'm saying you closed up shop when the merch was done. You said my job is done. So if there's a word on your heart, say it now.
I won't.
No,
because I love y'all.
That is a terrible idea.
See him. Wait,
that is a terrible idea. Trust me, I know what I'm talking about. I swear to you.
But Sunday night, Punk spent 15 minutes saying what was on his heart. We talking about it now, and it's gonna have it's got ramifications at least the rest of the month, if not whenever he may or may not. Do people chat?
And that's
do y'all
why
think
what Mimi was saying was right. So he came in already, like he was going to expose Scott Colton, the Scrum, no matter what happened. The fact that he gets injured during the match and knows he's injured, then MJF comes out. It was just all this happening at once. He got fed up. That's why he's like, I'm fucking done. I'm going to burn this place to the ground because I ain't coming back.
The thought is that
y'all. So hold on. Are we saying that he didn't know MJF was going to be revealed at the end?
No, I'm saying like
I don't believe that.
Like
I don't believe
getting injured during the match, and he's probably like, "Fuck, I'm going to have to have
Why
surgery."
you keep saying that? He was already injured.
No, but like a different injury. Like he has
no. Because Drip, you bring up it because my thought has been because we there was something that we were podding before early in the day. If the thought that fuck it, I'm gonna say it, August 2021. The whole world was glued to the TV. CM Punk returns to pro wrestling. He's in AEW. Everybody's so hyped. He went in that ring. He cut that promo. Everybody was gassed about the God drip. When did he leave WWE? And how many years had it been since every time WWE was in Chicago? CM Punk. No matter what was going on, CM Punk. He go to Fox. CM Punk. I can't wait. Maybe he's going to go in the ring. Maybe. People were so... It was a fever pitch. And I'm sitting at home. I'm like, yeah, I understand why the timeline is hyping. I love that y'all got your moment. But I said, now what? Because at some point, this man has not been in the ring, not been training, not doing anything, has to get into the ring with a Penta, with a Kenny Omega, and these guys have been doing it, and there's a reason why they're in this company. Tony Khan isn't picking what he thinks to be D and C string motherfuckers. He was spamming fucking VC to get the A-list people. There's a reason why he started with the Kenny Omegas and the Bucks. I wonder if with CM Punk getting injured every time he wins a title, at a certain point he's like, damn, I'm too old for this shit.
That's what like that MJF comes out and gets the cheers after the whole crowd.
MJF was amazing. MJF was amazing.
No, MJF is getting cheered in Chicago after this man shit on the whole company. And again, Tony Khan and everyone, like CM Punk himself. Months ago, when this man the night he got injured, MJF comes out and says all the shit MJF says. CM Punk comes back after already being injured, injures another body part, knows like again, I'm done. I can't keep doing this. Every time I have a match, something gets injured. He took 7.5 years off. He realized like I'm done. I can't keep doing this. And I think he's finally come to that realization. That's why he's pissed. He's like, I'm going to air out this person who's been like a pain in my ass the last 6 years. I'm going to call out these guys who wanted me back. I'm going to air out these guys who wanted me back when they first started the company. When they did the first All In, they wanted him back desperately. He wasn't ready to come back, and he wasn't. He's probably like, this shit won't last. I got to see these guys have fun. I'm not going to just take an easy bag and then come back. He comes back and sees the lay of the land. Yeah, a year ago, look at the difference. Everyone's cheering. They do record ratings on the fucking show that can't do a rating to save its fucking life now.
Relax.
Guys are pretty emotionally charged here.
Really not lying though.
No, and then he has some matches. He gets a run going. He works with the Eddie Kingstons. The MJF feud. It's like it's building up to him finally being a title contender because he hadn't lost. And the whole direction's like, shit, they're gonna put the title on this guy. And they put the title on him and he gets injured. He finally had his moment of being the champion, the top guy, the first choice of a company. And his body breaks down on him.
44, I think.
He's 40.
So there's a story that Paul Heyman tells about some kind of promo that Vince McMahon wanted him to cut on him, and Paul Heyman always says, he says, do you want to know what I wanted to say? He's like, nope, just make me some money. He gives him a couple chances, right? And he comes in, he cuts a promo, and I think he mentions his father and his kids, and it seems like he may have crossed the line, but it went over, blah, blah, blah. And I've seen that clip a million times, and I swear, I am 99.999% sure that Tony Khan's seen that. I feel like Tony Khan went in there and was like, you know what? Got this Scrum. Say some stuff.
You think Tony Khan was like, all right, just say, just dig your hole?
Get busy. He said, go ahead, say what you want to say.
And he said, I got you.
The destination for CM Punk after this is heel, right? But how do you got this guy that people have been chanting in arenas for 11 years? He came in and gave you your biggest moment of your whole entire the whole history of your company, right? This guy, you're like, how do I turn this guy bad? Oh, let him go into this goddamn Scrum and mouth off. You say, you know what? Mouth off. Talk crap about everybody that people love. And some people, you know what I'm saying? And then just freestyle. You mean like the pipe bomb? Bet. He goes in here, and if you throw that picture of Punk and Tony Khan up. That is I shouldn't have let this nigga have a life to say anything, please. I should not have given this nigga. God, I messed up. He's ripping right now.
You know,
what is he saying right now? The Punk said he shouldn't have gave it to me.
You knew what the fuck I was gonna do, bro. God damn,
that second picture of Punk is I gotta fight, I definitely got to fight after this.
That's always my face when York get to running.
We got to fight him.
My God damn.
Now I don't even have any. So
hey, hold on, Cal. I mentioned it in what's his name, and I didn't know if anybody agreed, but I just thought it was funny that you brought up months ago. Maybe
Me?
2 months ago, yeah. Okay. About the Sports Illustrated article that they had Punk interviewing, right? They were interviewing Punk, right?
It was right before he was returning, yeah.
And he was talking about what he did in the past tense, right?
Mm-hmm.
That doesn't seem funny now.
I think the thing is,
everything seems funny now.
Every looking at CM Punk now, based off of everything from the last year, it's just it's to the point now where I'm like, what did y'all see? I would love to know, people in the chat, when CM Punk returned last summer, what did y'all think was going to happen? And adversely, how do y'all feel now that? Because from what I understand, at one time Tony Khan, like, he loved having Jericho to be like that guy when they started AEW, but it sounds like he really wanted CM Punk. Like, CM Punk was really the embodiment of what a veteran in this federation would be. He was this was like tailor made for him, and he still felt he still had beef with the system that felt like it should have been for him more than where he was up north.
Well, that's what he was saying with, like, I'm trying to mentor these guys and, teach.
He talked a lot about that,
and they don't want to listen. Like, and imagine me when Terry Funk was trying to teach me, not wanting to listen to Terry Funk. Imagine how stupid I'd feel if I said, "No, Mr. Funk, I'm good." And it seems that's only in one regard with MJF, and the fact that he has to work with MJF again is why that's like the straw. Like you said, that broke the camel's back. He's like, I just got over working with this guy who fucking won't listen to me, and I have to do this again. Again, like he said in the press at the Scrum, I'm tired. My body hurts. I gotta fucking do this shit again.
Kids,
I feel like, just like Cody Dre said, I feel like I'm CM Punk.
Yeah, I feel like
my body hurts.
Hennessy Punk.
I'm tired of this shit. Like, yo, I can't drink Hennessy every Thursday and sit back in this motherfucker.
Gatorade.
That's right, Jess.
Gatorade.
I feel you, goddammit. But you know, it's I just think that the motherfucker realized, like, yo, this is not 2000. It's not 95.
I feel like he had that realization at some point.
I was listening to Meltzer this morning. He said when he talked to Bill Watts in the early 90s, when Bill Watts was coming back to save WCW, he was like, Bill Watts was the smartest guy I ever talked to in wrestling. And when he came back, he was so out of touch. I couldn't believe it. Like, the business. You could tell you could tell that he didn't. Is it the same thing with CM Punk? Like, he thinks what worked then is going to work now, and it's not. But
you know what the thing is, as an old man who understands that I was like, I could have killed the game if I was like born 10 years a little early. Like, you understand that there's certain ways that just don't work anymore. Like, I could not be a club DJ in 2022 because I don't have the time to care about some of these records, to even worry about where they fit in a mix for these people to dance to in the club. I want to hear Westside.
Me.
I want to hear Griselda. Yeah, and I think CM Punk Man had that moment.
Me, do egg glasses work on you like it would back in 2001?
That's funny.
No.
Did it?
Hey, cuz, let me ask you a question. What's my catchphrase?
It's always a work.
It's always a goddamn work.
Well, yeah.
The problem is, first of all, everybody that watches pro wrestling, very few maybe that don't fit into this, leans one way or the other. The scrum shot this week is what I'm gonna go ahead and call it. The scrum shot. Yeah, write that down, Kyle. The scrum shot was feeding all of these folks.
I mean, that's what it's supposed to do.
Right? No. It's feeding.
Yeah, I don't think you get fed off a scrum.
Hey,
some people do.
If you're getting fed off a scrum, there's something going on.
Get her
you
out.
probably get protein from it.
But you can't live off of protein alone, right?
Yeah, I have to send something real quick. I did. You get fed.
Man can't live off scrum alone.
Wow. The problem is this did a couple of things way too well. First of all,
right,
all the niggas that was ready to see, everybody those people got everything they wanted. Then if you go back to when Punk and MJF were having their original feud, there's a promo where he said exactly what Punk would do after he realized things weren't for him.
Mm-hmm.
I am not wired to believe that life lands this perfectly. Do I think there were some blurred lines and some hurt feelings and fights in the back? Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
But I think a great deal of what happened in that press conference happened the way it was. The way what's the white girl with the big butt? She slid Thunder Rosa. That was supposed to happen.
Oh, Tony Storm. Right. Yeah, that was definitely
yeah. The white girl with the big butt. That's what I said.
Design. Yeah.
Well, now 52 getting in his feelings was.
I was about to say the other thing about
somebody kind of getting in his feelings, and the funny part about that was
it happened Wednesday night.
You saw Keith get out of the way of that when he said, "No, I'm not involved in that at all."
Yeah, he didn't bother with that shit at all.
When Keith said, "You tripping," you tripping.
It happened Wednesday night too, though. He came out. They start chanting for the Acclaimed, and
what did they chant? What did they chant? Drip, scissor me, daddy.
All right, yo, I'm out of this episode. This is it for me.
Not you brought it up. I didn't. I just had.
No, I mean we got to eventually stop talking about CM Punk. I'm gonna be honest.
No, but no, real quick.
Look, I was
what fans said.
Wait, drip. I was trying to get there 5 minutes ago, but we gonna get there soon. We gonna get there soon.
Me, daddy is crazy.
What'd you say? Scissor me,
and
daddy?
that's crazy. That right there is crazy.
Well, I mean, it can't be scissoring if it ain't no women involved.
I mean,
are y'all gonna scissor each other like that?
What?
Hey, get me out of here.
Yeah,
yo,
I'm
right out of here, dog. No, I'm leaving myself. I'm out of here myself.
You gotta chill.
I'm just saying.
You hold a title. All right.
You
can get stripped from the title. Don't make it strip you. No, I'm just kidding.
You gonna suspend me?
Suspend you. Vacate your title. We have a tournament for the title.
What
episode of Raw. Whoever wins this episode of Raw is a champion. Scissor me, daddy. Scrum is crazy. I'm adding that.
Vince out of here.
I'm adding that to the list.
Vincent.
Scissor me, daddy. Scrum is great.
Oh my God.
I'm gonna be honest. How was the wrestling this weekend?
Get Shelly Belly out of here.
All right. I before we train, because I see people talking about the Clash, and I do want to get into some stuff with the Clash, but I will say this: the positive out of I don't know if positive is the right word, but they vacated the titles, and now we've got another tournament at Arthur Ashe. We're going to find out who's going to be the new AEW World Champion. I'm assuming
that's him.
The Brian Dan, I'm sorry, Adam Page, you wasn't there, but it was all about you. But Adam Page he ended up in the Triple H spot.
Dobby,
that was a hell of a match.
It was
Brian can hold
the whole
it.
tournament is designed. the whole tournament's designed for him to get his wins back. He got his win back over Hangman Page. He'll get the win back over Jericho, and then him and Moxley, he'll get the win back over Moxley. That's what it's designed for.
Blackpool Combat Club.
You guys give credit and take credit away. Either they're too smart to do it or not smart enough.
No, I was about to say what you had said about Punk wins the title. Him getting injured probably threw the wrench into the plans of like him going heel. No, I'm saying in terms of like what fans said makes sense when you like track it down. Like you're gonna once you attain that championship and you become the man you say you aren't, MJF then becomes the babyface by saying, look in the mirror, you're the man who's the reign of terror, and I'm the guy now who's gonna have to save everyone who's booed me the last 3 years from your reign of tyranny. Like it tracks on paper, but the wrench in is like CM Punk getting injured again, and then this whole like Cam Omega comes back just for them to be the first trios champs, just to vacate them. Like that's where shit goes south. That's when shit gets real.
T-shirt. That is a t-shirt.
But that tournament was designed for Brian to win.
Well, it had to be.
I hope so. And then at the end of the show, we'll talk about Daniel Garcia and what he was doing at the end.
Oh, the box are back!
But even then,
hey, what's good?
See what happened, Mimi?
What's good,
See
TK?
what happened?
Sorry, let me talk about.
But even then, Brian Danielson is going to be a short-term champion. Like,
oh yeah, because MJF let the world know that he's got the fucking.
and I don't think he wants to be champion like that long. He probably wants to be a champ, drop it, and then have matches.
Who you talking about? MJF?
Nah, they don't want nobody wants Brian Daniels.
No, I want him to say he doesn't want that. He just wants to wrestle.
Y'all keep saying that. I never hear him say that.
We need that guy.
The matches say that.
Title. We need the MJF title run is what's needed.
That'll happen.
Correct, Ken Lewis.
Oh, that Scrum talk is funny.
I think we're going to get to the regardless of what happens in this tournament. Whoever wins the end of this, I think the end result is going to be MJ. Kind of like how Theory's got that briefcase. MJF said he's got that chip and he can put that in anytime he wants. They're going to meet. It may be Brian Danielson. I don't know, but at some point this shit's going to happen. I apologize for. I guess when it's day one, it's all types of.
I'm out of here, dog.
I
don't have anything for the rest of the show.
What you mean?
What was the best match this weekend?
They said it was
match.
They said the Acclaimed stole the show. Literally,
that's right.
I throw it up as a joke, but I mean that was the kind of
what
that was the conversation people had all weekend. What you mean?
Now Matt has some energy to talk.
It was there.
No, I don't.
We say the Acclaimed, and it goes.
I'm trying to figure out how that's the match of the
Matt.
No, of that show it was.
Wait, Matt.
I said the weekend.
Matt, I think a lot of people. Matt, out of Worlds Collide, Clash at the Castle, and All Out, what was your number one
match? I didn't
match?
see a lot of it because I was under.
What do you have a favorite match of what you may have seen from the show? Riddle Rollins at Clash at the Castle. I mean, they banger.
Yeah, that was a good match. That was a
banger
good match. Real good ass match.
Clash had a bunch of bangers, honestly.
The match that we put that weight on, the match that was supposed to be the best match of the week, Mello and Ricochet. What was everybody's thoughts of that match?
Love that.
I'm glad that it was what I wanted it to be. I did
not expect it to be that good.
I need to read. The thing is, I watched
98% of that match.
I
like 98% of that match.
Talk about that 2%.
I hated the roll up.
Yeah,
I hated the roll up because it came after no offense. He didn't land bad or nothing. He just landed and he landed and got rolled up. I was like, no, hit him or something, and it was over. Everything else was perfect. It was fun. Yeah. Mello's entrance with hanging up niggas' jerseys and everything. Amazing. Everything inside that match was great. I hated the end of the match.
Yeah. But so that didn't kill it though. It was just like
No, it didn't kill the match.
I was like,
I just didn't like that part.
All right.
People really like Gunther Sheamus though.
Yes.
That was the other match.
I thought of you, Cal.
Sheamus ain't a hoe no more. Each other. Because Sheamus ain't a hoe no more.
No,
I mean he was never a hoe.
Him and Drew McIntyre killed each other most of last year. What do you mean?
I just think that that's his role. I think that's just his role.
Being a hoe?
No, just to be that guy to help people. Like, who's a helper? He's the natty.
He's Dolph Ziggler.
He's the natty, in my opinion.
He's one of the mid card changing right now is very interesting, and I think it's one of the benefits of having Triple H at the helm is he's really Kevin Owens is really his stock is elevating. Like you're able to clearly see who Triple H thinks is up there. That he loves a Sheamus, but giving Gunther and Sheamus that time, and I think, and I'm not trying to prognosticate at all, but I like the fact that Imperium is back. I like the fact that they're going to beat the shit out of the Brawling Brutes for a bit because in November Survivor Series is coming, and I need Gunther Lashley. I know Imperium New Day could be a thing that happens as well, but right now Survivor Series, you got the U.S. champ and the Intercontinental champ. That shit's going to be ill, and I don't know if that's a match that's ever even happened before. And Triple H likes a lot of those as well. But for right now, that's Sheamus.
Oof, the esophagus. God dang, yo, where's the rest of Walter? That's you know what, Walter gone. And you niggas that are so fake mad about that's one of. I'm tired of niggas being fake mad, and that's one of them things niggas is fake mad about. Like you got mad at a wrestler's got his name changed. Man, y'all chill out.
Where's Walter? He's the same dude.
Chill out.
I still call him Walter.
Walter. For what? His name is Gunn.
They just gave people back.
I forget. His name
so
I just keep going.
Jimmy, his real name ain't even neither one of them joints.
Mimi said, "Mama
activate the super chat 1,000,000,000%. Shout out to my nigga."
Yes.
Yeah, let's get the super chats going.
I could do that. Hold up. Talk amongst yourself. Let me see if we can do that right now.
Look at he's like,
put the cash in.
Yeah.
Nigga said, where the cash at?
What are the best matches for Mimi and Drip?
Like I said, I thought the Acclaimed Strowman on Glory match was the best match of that show, and that was one of the weaker AEW shows that I can remember that they had put on, really, to be honest. We always talk about how like strong their shows actually are. Like as they kept going, it's just like it's hour 3, and like we've seen 5 great matches. Can we kind of like speed the rest of the card up? This was a lot of weak matches, and that was kind of the biggest one that like delivered, and it was the one that was supposed to be the sleeper that we're forgetting. Ricky Starks Hobbs was like nothing.
They got 6 minutes, I believe, is what they got.
And again, Jade Athena went by too quick.
No, it didn't.
She-Hulk?
No, it did not.
Yeah, I saw all I needed.
That match got yes.
I saw everything I needed to see.
Outstanding. We're actually talking about
if Christian couldn't wrestle, we didn't even. If Christian couldn't wrestle, we didn't need Jungle Boy, Jack Perry, and Christian to even do what they did. We definitely didn't need FTR and Wardlow to have a match, a trios match. That was no. House of Black.
But wait, so you saying definitely didn't need saying these matches are bad?
That match was bad too, yeah.
But wait, Drip, you have I think outside of this, Drip, you have to just like WrestleMania, at some point you got to get all the motherfuckers on the card because they're all looking for that one.
Fans' argument the whole weekend prior to the show. The match on the pre-show should have been on
what
and it was fun as I thought it was.
Eddie Kingston, and that was their answer to Gunther Sheamus.
I'm talking about something else right now. I'm not talking about putting on a good quality show. I'm talking about a boss having to appease all of his talent. At a certain point, you got to get all the motherfuckers on the show. That's why they have your Royal
Rumble press conference. Clearly, everyone's happy with everything.
That's why WWE have these battle royals and everything at WrestleMania, because at a certain point, you don't have enough room for Aaliyah or Zelina, but they want to check. You got to give them a WrestleMania check. There's going to be an AEW show where it's going to be 20 fucking matches, because at some point, motherfuckers want to know why I'm not on the pay-per-view, even if it's on YouTube in the pre-show. That's how Tony Khan operates at this point.
Yeah, but Kevin Owens was in that Clash, And were we saying there's anything bad at Clash?
You talking about stuff?
You can't compare the two because WWE has a pay-per-view every month. So if he wasn't on last month, he'll be on next month.
Right.
But Dynamite has to sell us every week about giving us matches at, because Raw again will recycle matches we've seen 3 to 4 months ago or even 2 weeks ago.
But again, like I said earlier, Triple H is trying to
put like Bobby Lashley versus The Miz in a steel cage match to main event. That's something new.
Yeah, but they're doing stupid stuff too.
100%.
Because you bring back Braun and bury your entire tag division.
Chat, how y'all feel about Braun being back?
I like it. Shout out. Shout out to the homie. Shout out to the homie Chris Brown. They stole his footage all over the internet this week. You know what I mean? He caught Braun falling off. You know what I mean?
He tripped.
The jeans was too tight. They tried to blame it on my man's shoe.
They've been the same.
That nigga came out in them goddamn Jinkos. Not they wasn't Jinkos. They was Jordan.
That's not the picture you need to put up.
He bought them Jordan.
Right. First of all, go ahead.
Get me out of here right now.
Because out of when Karrion Kross came back, Mimi and I were like, I'm actually happy to see Karrion Kross back.
Mimi was nasty. Mimi was on the internet. Mimi was nasty. She was on the internet with the Dr. Phil voice. She said, "This is where you would put the ham on the pig. If it's world pig, but this is a man here.
This is a man. It's crazy.
Right,
listen, it takes a man to take a picture like that."
Tell off the goddamn controls.
No. All right, so Mimi, this is you
that
right here.
That ain't it.
This ain't it.
No. Hell, you don't want to be. We not. That look gross picture she put up.
No.
I'm not going to
Miss Parker.
Yeah, no. That gross picture. Listen, that gross picture she was talking about. We're definitely not putting that up.
I'm trying to skirt around the issue. I'm not trying to go to the tweets because see,
get me out of here right immediately. Get me
see what
I'm not even looking over in that direction.
Were y'all hyped? A whole tag team match.
Came in there some red silver tabs.
Crazy.
He looked good though.
Did he?
Came with his MAGA pants.
He looks lean.
What does he do?
I feel like he can move.
Braun's in good shape.
Yeah.
Where do you spot? His bed had a nice line on it. I ain't gonna lie to you. However,
you're right.
Came in and buried the whole. Is that a boogie in his nose? No, that's
looks like
a bull ring.
Ooh,
it's a bull ring.
He's controlling his nose. That's what you do. See why?
That's why you.
Yeah, he came out there with the Lil Wayne jeans on. You know what I mean?
Why, Jess?
I hate the fact that he's back.
Why?
Talk
about it.
That means almost is gone.
No, really?
No,
it's really
him versus almost.
No. Almost gone. If Triple H is doing one thing, he's course correcting everything he thought. Austin Theory is back. It ain't Theory. What I'm saying
I
is,
just said that. Yeah,
but also. It would mean that Omos is gone in Vince's thought.
Well, no, but that was a question. It was
in a place where there could only be one. But it looks like H is trying to use his pieces.
But my question was Omos a Vince project?
Yes, 100%.
I get the feeling that
we didn't see Omos in NXT.
We've not seen him for a minute. But what I'm saying is,
we didn't see him in NXT just like Braun Strowman.
No. I feel you, but what I'm saying is, I think we're starting to see what Triple H prioritizes and what he's not prioritizing. And if you're not seeing Omos a lot on TV,
they got to pay the $5. They got to pay the $1 or the $10 for that meeting.
I'll sign up right now.
If you're not seeing Omos, but you're seeing a lot of Kevin Owens, and you're seeing a lot of other things, you can see where Triple H is.
Super chat 10.
See, y'all want and look, we got a little bit before we get a super chat. Shouts out to King Trady and everybody at West Love. We look, it's day one. We got to get there. Once we get there, I'll figure it out. And then once it's a super chat,
I've been here since day zero, nigga. I'm trying to. I thought we was there.
That's the problem. No, you thinking that's what got CM Punk fucked up. But anyway,
no, nigga, CM Punk knew he was done.
That's what I believe, but I don't think that's what everybody. Fuck.
We got a new Uso.
Yes.
Yeah.
Yes, that was the other thing I wanted to mention well, there's a couple things on the Clash that happened, but I think New Uso. You got to watch some what's his name? Solo.
Mm-hmm. I've just started watching NXT.
He the one built like Rikishi.
Mm-hmm. Round.
Young Rikishi.
Yeah.
Young Rikishi was still, even young Rikishi was a little bigger, like in the legs.
Mm-hmm.
Like Rikishi was always a sturdy gentleman.
Were y'all surprised when Mans pulled the ref out? Because that match had been going on for a minute, but
that match was like, we are doing everything we can to have like no one interfere, and Roman Reigns still survive.
And then Mans came out in a sleeveless hoodie with a long sleeve and shorts and pads.
Anything to keep Drew McIntyre away from the TV screen.
You already knew Drew was not going to be the man.
I didn't.
You didn't?
I wasn't
Come
sure.
on.
You're wilding.
I knew.
Wasn't
a
sure.
lot of people thought, they over there.
Because WWE smart, and they built it up the whole week. What did AAA say in their conference? I was in London. You would have thought the show was in London the way people was talking about it. We were plastered all over Wales. Them niggas was ready, and guess what? End of that show. You knew what time it was.
Why he bent over like that?
Because you knew what time it was.
I don't like that.
It's about to be a scrum
I
shot
do.
right there.
That's the scrum job,
Is
right
that what
there.
you like, Mimi? You like that as a man and a man?
Yeah.
Oh man.
Oh, both times.
You knew that. That was
A man
Oh,
and a
daddy
man.
ass. Daddy ass.
Can we switch places?
Daddy ass is crazy.
Yeah.
Daddy ass is crazy. So we've not heard from Solo since, so I'm assuming SmackDown we're gonna get the whole.
They announced it, for SmackDown. Yeah.
What did they announce, Trip?
No, I think that he'll be at SmackDown, right?
Oh, I hope he talks. I hope he speaks.
So we got.
Does he
him.
speak well?
I don't know.
He's not a bad talker in NXT. Yeah.
Yeah, he's fine. He's fine. Nothing
Over the
he's fine.
top.
He's not like he's not like Jey Uso. So in terms of like, again, Jey Uso's a talker.
Yes, he is.
You know who's a good talker? And I because I don't want to get copyright because he played a banger. I muted it, but
mute her.
In fact, we could do that. You know who's a good talker?
Oh yeah,
fucking Westside Gunn. Look at this nigga. Whole album promoted on TNT. That's
learning?
That's an official Marshall? Look at this shit. I almost forgot that Daniel Garcia was part of Fourth Rope.
First of all,
he's not. Like I said last night, it's Parker Boudreaux that's part of Fourth Rope.
So Daniel Garcia's got no. This is just whole.
Yeah, but everybody that like the Butcher and the Blade and the Bunny, aren't they all from Buffalo? Because every time they're around, they always come out in the Fourth Rope shit.
Did y'all see?
We'll get to that.
Did y'all see the online interview today? I don't know if it dropped today or what, but it was him and Drip, Weston Drip today.
I did not see Westside Gunn and Drip in a conversation. Drip, you were talking to Gunn? How was that?
He put his chain on him and everything.
What?
Yeah.
I missed
y'all,
that?
hold on. Please tell me y'all did not see. Please tell me y'all didn't miss the Westside Gunn and Danhausen promo.
No.
Please send me a link. Please send me.
I
saw that shit earlier.
Please send me a link.
When he put he said, what did he go? Blinghausen.
Blinghausen.
Yo.
Westhausen is funny as shit.
That's what he called it.
I know it was Gunhausen.
Gun. Now, I mean, I don't know what other podcasts that are of the culture felt. I know what they said. I've seen everybody have comments and tweets in the last 24 hours, but I don't know if people really understand. Like, this ain't just this nigga raps and is fly and it's cool that he's on TV. Like Math, am I wild at being like, yo, it's like when NXT just had a pay-per-view called Worlds Collide, right? Like Westside Gunn showing up on TNT, performing his verse from Dr. Birds.
Yo, that
to
song
bring
on
out
NBC, and they've done a lot with that song.
There's a line where he says, "The crack ain't ready, you gotta let it dry." He said that on TNT.
Shit, you're already there. Fuck it. Say everything.
Before the man that was walking out with him won the title, the Pure Championship.
Pure white.
That don't hit different.
It hit different when you watch where they came from.
That's not Run DMC, and shouts to Run DMC, but that's not Run DMC like performing a rap show at WrestleMania. Like this feels different to me. I felt like I was being seen on the TV, but I don't know if that's hyperbole.
Yeah,
Can I say something?
Go ahead.
Can I say something?
Please.
You've been talking all night, mother.
Yeah, that's what a podcast is.
That is true.
Of course.
You know, I was put on to Westside Gunn on the Where's Buffy podcast, International Podcast Day. We'll be there. Be right back. Be up.
Fact. Be ready.
By my cousin. You know what I'm saying?
Be ready.
I that's why I got Westside Gunn from. The Already Got It bar has been a part of several podcasts that we're already got it. People have been saying that. The internet has championed first culture a great deal, and so as far as niggas being on to West Nam, can we post first? Can we post first post?
I feel like we knew that West was fucking with pro wrestling a while ago.
Nigga, when me and Cuz and Big Cuz showed up at Revolution. Was it Revolution?
Full Gear.
Full Gear. When we was at
Drew.
Full Gear, and I said, that's Westside Gunn right there.
And you can hear his jewelry.
You can hear the jewelry.
You can see it.
And because he was across from us.
I wish they had better shots last.
And when I went to piss, he was walking to piss. And I'm like, yo, where the security at? Wasn't no security because nobody knew who the fuck he was.
Facts. He's just walking in dolo.
Dude,
he was dolo. It wasn't nobody else.
It was just him. But I know from interviewing Conway with Cuz, he was not dolo.
He was somebody was
podcast. If you check out the WebBuffy podcast,
he was not dolo.
You can't roll out with this much on, and I'm not pocket watching, but
he had more than that.
Of course, but you can't roll out like this and be like, yo,
in Baltimore City.
No.
What?
Like, yo, you look like food.
No,
God.
But you see the car was right on the side of the chicken box.
This is why I said he definitely was. He was not alone.
Because when we saw him at WrestleMania, he was security'd out, and I was like, "What is that?"
Heavy.
This was a little bit money later though, because he had the Rolls Royce outside then.
But do remember, I mean,
the Rolls Royce truck.
The Rolls Royce truck.
Yeah,
and that was
stupid.
And that was probably on him.
The bitch was taller than I was.
I'm like, this guy looks familiar. I'm like, oh shit.
Fuck is that? Why is the
hey Gunn, y'all got a ladder?
Nigga, the wheel started at my
How am I getting here without a ladder?
Like, yo, what is them 65-inch?
What? I didn't see that.
You did. You probably ain't know what the fuck it was because it was so big.
Look at this shit. Look at this chain.
Wow.
Look at this.
And he has a Marshawn Lynch jersey.
He's been around. He's been around. Look at this. That's an MVP photo, by the way.
Shout out to Gunn, man. Shout out to Gunn.
Again, seeing this, being able to turn on, being able to sit there and be like, yo, it's not just I went back. It's been about 4 or 5 years since I really since Gunn's really been putting out stuff that you could get on Apple Music. And when you go back, Dean Malenko's, Batista's, like he's got there's so many songs that Gunn has that are just named Finn Balor. He
top robot Finn Balor.
It's not like it sounds crazy, right? It's not like this is new. Like he just hopped up on pro wrestling and it's a fad. Like he's a fan and he's been able to turn his life into I'm cool with the pro wrestlers that I rock with. So being able to see this, which is something that he's been waiting, he's been flying himself out to be front row so you can see him on TV. To be able to walk out and do this, that shit is cool. It's cool to say, yo, Gunn was. And I might be crazy if that hits a little different than anything else I've ever seen on pro wrestling. And then to be like, yo, my motherfucking man about to win the title, and then he win the damn title, and then Daniel Bryan come out, hold this man. Come on, man. Gunn probably been dreaming about this since he was a kid. Think about that.
Shout out to Gunn.
Yeah.
Think about that.
Shout out to Combat Jack.
RIP Combat. Again, salutes. Salutes to everybody that came before us. Salutes to everybody that's going to come after. Is there... Christ. Pat McAfee's gone?
Is he gone or is he just taking a break?
What happened... Yeah, he got a deal, and they let him
with ESPN, right?
Yeah, I'm assuming. I know it's college football,
right?
But he's gone while he's gone. Triple H said he asked me, and I let him go, and that was cool. You know what I mean? But he
nigga, do that one more time.
No, I know.
he said, come on now, I want you to chase your dreams. You know what I mean? And he said, go on. And go about your business.
Is that like the same age?
I'm about to cry up at Westside. Raina watch along coming soon. Now you know why his face is all on the magazines. You'll see. Don't worry. So Pat, at some point, Pat McAfee may be back. That's the feeling I get.
He's not like gone, like fired or quit. He's just gone for right now. He's about to leave now.
Rumble? That's the Rumble.
Probably.
Probably right after the Rumble.
Football started tonight, so I'm not surprised. And
well, this is NFL. He college football started last week.
Well, what I'm saying is, it feels like because Amazon's got to deal with the NFL now, right? Like I feel there's a couple.
Been out of deal, yeah.
It feels like people are really trying to get into personalities and making sure their football show is the best it can be. So I'm not surprised that he got picked up and shipped to something right now. I liked what he was turning into as a personality at the WWE. So as long as I hear that this may be temporary and not full time, I'm good because I would love to see Pat McAfee come back at some point. But maybe that's
I'm gonna bring back Mauro Ranallo. Let's make it happen.
I don't know about
that. I think that might be a good replacement.
Do you think maybe the Triple H run WWE is a time for a Mauro to come, even if it's just on an NXT or whatever the NXT Europe situation? There's probably slots for them if they wanted to do something. No.
I hope so.
I liked them.
Yeah,
I liked them a lot too.
It's just a matter of what he'd be doing and working directly probably for Triple H is what was always best for him.
I feel like
will be his podcast. I mean, his broadcast partner is also probably another thing. Like
his beef was mostly with what's the name?
JBL and then
JBL. Yeah. And I don't know where JBL's been. It feels like his whole
there was wasn't there like a BMW limo that pulled up on Friday? Wasn't that hinting at JBL with Corbin?
Yeah, I thought they did. Yeah, he hopped in the car with JBL. Corbin, yeah.
That was Conway pulling up like, yo, hey, where my nigga? And anyway,
wrong show they are, JR.
Hey.
On that note, Mimi, you got Black Rasslin of the Week?
My Black Rasslin of the Week is Club 835 chat. Y'all show up every week. Y'all bless us every week, and we appreciate you.
It sounds like she called the radio station to send a shout out to her boyfriend.
Yeah.
I would like to send a shout out to my
Tyrone.
Shout out
Kids
to Ty.
today. I appreciate you.
I know your mother ain't mean that what she said.
Tell your
Sorry,
sister I'll be her ass too.
Okay, CM Punk.
If she says I talk like this, like,
Hey, Punk, I'm fucking Tony Khan. Like Jesus Christ, what the hell is she talking about right now?
But shout out to the chat. We love you. We appreciate you.
Always for real. Fan, who you got?
Hey man, see you on down the road, man. ACH, man. Call her career.
Don't forget the super.
Do not
forget the super. You got Math?
Chris Bay.
He just he got the title back, right?
Yeah, he won the all pro. I think it was all pro wrestling junior heavyweight title.
He was out in Vegas though. He said he he won the title, and I think he got a little too happy at the tables and maybe caught a little L.
Well, you know he home. It don't matter.
But he got the Toro 5s, man. But he got the
Toro 4s. If somebody got a line on the Toro 4s for a decent price,
I don't know nothing about none of that shit.
He got the Toro 5s with the cream laces in them. Sparks seen them.
That's his thing, though.
Well, yeah, the cream laces hit with all that. They hit. You wouldn't wear them.
I'm not
you
wearing.
Wouldn't wear them.
Nah, you see all them Westside Gun niggas and shit with all that red on. I'm like, yo, why?
Actually,
I know y'all gangbang.
That's the Buffalo kids. I believe Gunn said that the shirt.
Oh, all right.
I'm saying that's what he said. They were all rocking a red hoodie. You can see it on Gunn's Twitter. A red hoodie with just like he's had the images of Benoit and all them. It was Ali with the blood from that one match on a red hoodie with the four. I mean, it was what. It was 20 of them.
Have we had any red anything drop?
I've asked.
It's a fucking tragedy that we haven't.
I asked, but that's also
travesty. It's
animosity when I ask for Hunter Green or Navy.
Cuz are you a red wearer?
He's a red wearer. He's a Cowboys fan.
No, I wear red stuff sometimes. I own red clothing. We've had that conversation, cuz
owning red. I don't know if I've ever seen.
Listen, I wear Listen, there's a company that I wear all the time that makes a lot of red and blue clothing. So most of my clothes are red and blue.
Ralph Lauren sponsor the pod. It's day 1K. What you want to do?
That's what I said. MC All Pro.
Black Rasslin gmail.com. Drip. Who's your Black Rasslin?
Goddamn right, Royal.
I'll go with the Acclaimed. Shout out to Max Caster and Anthony Bowens.
He wanted to scissor somebody's daddy.
Oh boy.
There's a lot of
bless his heart.
All right, you gotta respect Max Caster and his corny raps because they're better than some people's real raps.
That's why they stopped your man's this week. They said, nah, it's gonna be. I think they told him go ahead rap. He was like, nah, it's real.
No, that was actually as much as you said they planned that. Come on.
Let me ask you a question. Looking at this picture, does AEW got the same type of barbers that WWE has?
No.
Had.
I don't know what they're paying for now.
Who got a fresh one on TV on WWE? No, I'm not posting
Kevin Owens.
Kevin Owens is funny.
Thank you, Twan.
Bobby Lashley just got Bobby Lashley take his hair and before he gets to the ring, like that ain't nothing.
Bobby Lashley.
Who has a fresh haircut?
Kevin Owens.
It had to be Austin Theory.
The Usos ain't got like ill fades on. I got to look at it.
Oh, they like Houston boys when they dead because they got
but that's the stuff. It's all right. Go give me this here, and then just let it lay in the back.
Dexter Loomis.
That's a
lay in the back. like Rapunzel.
Profits, yep.
Diet Red.
No, because what's his name don't got a fresh
Ted's always been fresh.
Oh, that's your indie squad. Is it Dempsey? I ain't know that. Shout out.
It's Montez Ford.
He
anyway,
fresh.
Wait, no,
because we definitely don't. We definitely don't get a chance to see a full view at Dawkins' headline. He definitely brought his. I'm
gonna tell y'all this.
Advance.
One thing y'all not gonna tell me is that Dominic's got a fresh cut.
Oh my!
And Dominic really he took all that and slicked it back when he turned heel.
He kicked the nigga in the nuts and had the Balenciagas fly off. Them the socks with a sole on it.
And then his father came out the next night dressed as a chicken.
Y'all not gonna tell me that nigga's got the fresh cut.
I did not like. I hated that for. I don't be like when they say they something for people. I love that for you. I don't be liking that, but I hate that.
That's high cliche. That's high cliche.
That's a diss.
I absolutely hated that for him.
My Black Rass of the week. It's Westside Gunn. No, I see. It's Westside Gunn. Again, I don't think I've been that happy as a Black pro wrestling fan to hear, like, it's one thing to be like, hey yo,
and then and we take it away to Buffalo Zone, Westside Gunn. And it was like,
he kicked a verse while his man walking to his man to the ring while his people was at the end of the ring. He got to do the whole spiel. They was advertised, man. Come on. If you're a pro wrestling fan and your dream is to be on the show and you don't do it better than Gunn, you can't say you're the number one fan. I'm sorry. He's super fan until somebody's able to be Gunn in a wrestling match. Prove me wrong. Anyway.
They let Action Bronson actually get involved. He did better than
he skipped over that, yeah. And he might be out in the match at Grand Slam, but that's what they kind of teased.
I finally got.
Is that what he's been training for? Is that what he was training for? Because he's been working out for a bit.
That nigga lost a whole person.
He was training for his health.
Well, he was training for his health, but
yeah.
He's all. It's not like he's not a pro wrestling fan, right? He's made references.
Pro wrestling fan.
Yeah. So I think
stuff going
at
on.
A certain point, maybe
some shit going on.
Instead of being, I'm a rap my verse from Dudley Boys on the show, I'm just going to be a Dudley boy. But I'm not here to bar up because
funny as shit, Mills.
That's not what we're doing here. Did I get my Black Rass of the week? All right,
that's amazing. That's a shirt, actually. That's an ill shirt.
Action process looks even. Yeah, nah.
Yeah.
Facts. That's why he's got. I mean, that's his theme music, right?
And my fucking Bronson looked like the Blade or the Butcher.
Like the Butcher ate the Blade.
Yeah, it's the Butcher.
If they did the Butcher ate the Blade is some wild shit.
Mimi, wow. Where can the people find you on social media? I am Mimi Shells, social media choice, Black Rasslin. Brother Fan.
Hey man, IlFam790 is social media choice. Way more importantly, at Where's Buffy. I see you on International Podcast Day at Something Else Pod. Check out we just dropped Willie Mack this week.
Y'all just dropped merch this week, nigga.
Yeah. That is facts.
Right.
That's it. You build up.
Sorry.
Something else.
Who we got next week?
Next week is it Tasha Steele?
It's Tasha Steele.
I thought it was it Tasha Steele or is it D-Lo?
It may be D-Lo. Look at that.
Christ, she's just letting everybody out the bag.
Yeah. No, it's D-Lo, and then it's Tasha Steele. That's what's happening. That's what's happening. I'm sorry. I apologize for him and Lola fucking recording every week and then just having a good game.
Shout out to them niggas for running up the score.
Yeah.
No, all right. I will say this. Wednesdays, that episode drops. A couple hours later, ping, 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 like and there's comments on the Willie Matt. I think people realize, I love seeing my wrestlers perform, but I also want to learn something else about them. I want to know what they're into outside of the pro wrestling ring, and I don't know who else is providing that aside from Lovely Laveau and Ill Fam on the powered by the Black Rasslin Podcast. I'm sorry.
Absolutely.
Motherfuckers they done spiked it and they Theo dancing all over the place. I love to see it.
Theo dancing is great. Theo dancing is great. But yeah, the merch is dropped this week. On the we joined forces with Brother Blue over there. What's the name of the
I got my shit. I think I got my shit next week.
I think it's for you wear.
Yeah, For Your Wear.
Yeah,
shout out to For Your Wear. He's been collabing with a lot of folks. I think he just dropped the Andino collabo, lots of pods. He's getting busy. You know what I mean? So shout out to them. But yeah, man, going on, get right, man. Creep Show After Dark. They got a little joint. They got a shirt out. You know what I mean? If your lady let you wear something like that,
I dropped the link in the chat. But there's a number of Black Pro Wrestling Podcast creators who are out there on For Your Wear. So,
matter of fact, when you get off here, I think they're gonna be on Twitch after us.
Oh, the Creep
Squad After Dark. Yeah, they're gonna wild out.
Steeler.
Huh?
Nigga, say goodbye. Shit.
Don't follow me.
Shit, nigga. Look out, follow me, nigga.
Look out, man. I say cheese.
Drippity drip.
You can follow me on Twitter at Davis aka Drip, Instagram Davis Colton DC. Every week on YouTube, Banks versus Davis, White Noise on the BRP Patreon, Black Rasslin every single week on YouTube, 8:35.
Yo, how haven't we done the Empire drippity drop?
Drip.
Oh, because we don't want any strikes. Because we definitely can't do it now.
We're trying to.
Also, there's like
we can't do it now.
Yo,
we missed the bus.
Shout out to Zell. Run Zell numbers up, man.
Yes, absolutely. Be more.
Run Zell numbers up.
Yeah, body more bottles, man. Body more bottles.
Run Zell numbers up, man. Support.
Facts. I'm gonna put a link to a video. Matter of fact, I'm gonna put a link to the video in the chat after we're done here. Go over there, watch that, like it, drop a comment, subscribe to the page. Most importantly, I'm at Cal on Twitter, at Black Rasslin, Twitter, Facebook, Instagram. BlackRasslin.com is a website, but as always, you can find the Black Rasslin Podcast on Spotify, Apple Podcasts, Google, NFL's going. There's a lot of shit. The world's picking up, but Black Rasslin's still here. Patreon.com/Black Rasslin. You can pay the 1, you can pay the 10, get all types of content that's like this, but more over there. YouTube.com/Black Rasslin, 8:35 p.m. Eastern Standard Time every Thursday. We are live. Shouts to y'all in the chat who already know that. Shouts to everybody who's already subscribed. If you're not, please hit that subscription button down there. Like it, drop a comment, say whatever you want to say down there, but be ready to get some shit doing that. You keep talking nonsense.
We some all-stars, Tone. We some
Tony
all-stars.
Brown, you coming home.
Tony every Monday, BRP Patreon.
I'm gonna say this, Tony. I got some ideas for Tony Brown. I just gotta take the time to figure it out because there's some. Anyway, we'll get to that soon enough. We'll catch y'all on the flippity flop. We're gonna let New Jack take us out this week.
Like me or not, I didn't come up here to be liked. I came up here to get